I like this. This is nice. It's very clean. I like the gradient. What was I going to do, though? Oh, yeah, we're going to do a little drilling. What if a lot of stuff is actually just a way to actually control population without controlling it? Is it possible to not sound like a monster when talking about this stuff? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's hard. Somebody's got to talk about it, because eventually it's going to happen. And then everybody's going to be in an uproar when somebody shows up at your house and takes your elderly, or whatever the case may be. You sound like a monster. So I heard of this one theory where it's like a retirement cruise, and you give them like the best of everything, and then when the cruise ship returns, there's just no people on it. Oh, careful. And I imagine that somebody's talking about this. Why am I going that way? I think I damaged those. I think I damaged those engines. We gotta turn this off and go down and fix. I'm gonna damage more engines. Born than an elderly. I mean, it was common practice in some of the early human stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay, just. Old have to make way for the young. Like Eskimos, I don't think they don't like being called Eskimos anymore. I don't think, but they used to send. Didn't they used to just send their old off into the ocean? I think I have an idea how to fix this. Oh wait, you know what? This needs to be adjusted anyway. Look at this. There's a big old gap in the middle. Engines, batteries, motors. That's what they're called. Motors. Wasn't there a movie with Justin Timberlake that was called, like, Time? And everybody was basically given a time to live, and if you didn't pay, then it was also a currency. With exceptions being if they have become mentally disabled or something to where they aren't even who they used to be. I think there's evidence that each generation is smarter than the one before it. Seems like progress to make way for another great thinker. Wait. Not making new, but you aren't ever not making new. I mean, right now we're not, but at some point they might need to. It's actually probably more likely that we can't than that we won't. Like maybe we take certain, like, something, maybe like birth control gets into the water and it sterilizes a whole generation of men or something. Wait, what do you mean it's not a race? Like, it's not actually like a speed race? A race to the top? An elderly person has value in this world to themselves and to others. A newborn has nothing. If you see it as potential. Scope again. Battery is damaged. Feel every newborn has potential, and there are still newborns being born, just not an increased rate because you decided to kill off the old. Okay. No newborns being born, just not. Oh, so like, right, the birth rate is gonna be whatever it is, regardless of how many old people you kill. What you're saying? Ourselves. About 5 minutes ago, I was thinking of population control, and I had thought of a coupon system. A coupon system. Okay. Let's hear this coupon system. It's a valid, all arguments are valid. Have a coupon to have a baby. Okay. Like a lottery. And you can dictate family size with that. Doesn't gender become a problem in that situation, though, when you try to control family sizes? And that was because, I mean, at least for manual labor wise, males are more valuable. Is that why? Put it into one thought. If the max number of people allowed on Earth is 7 billion, I think it's better to only have a baby born once there is a death, and you don't go about killing the elderly just to get more babies being born. Oh, right. That makes sense. You only have a baby when you need a baby rather than having pre-planning for one. Okay. Inequality, so there were many reasons it was beneficial to have a boy. I see. I like these coupons. So your family could, like, you could have a minimal amount of children so that you could then standing up. You can hoard all these coupons and then at one point have like 50 children. I like that idea. Could be traded, and if they would be a bad thing. Yeah, for sure. I think it should be a lottery thing. That's how I think it would work. I think everybody should be allowed, you know, a coupon, but I think that it should be also lottery based. Like, you should have to sign up to become a parent. Because, let's face it, there's a lot of people that don't need to be parents. Sell off their extra coupon and they can enjoy their money. I do like that. Shit, we can... Oops. think you have to protect your engines, because I keep smashing them. I mean, obviously that makes sense, but I didn't expect them to be so weak. Let them up, have giant families, only employ these families. Possible. I don't think they would have to buy up all of them, would they? I think they would buy up a bunch of them. I think it would go down differently at first. I don't think that they would just buy up all the coupons, because they do need slaves, right? Or whatever. So they would probably end up, like, they probably would buy coupons and then pay families, be like, look, we'll give you employment for the rest of your life, and we'll give you 2 children coupons in exchange, or whatever, and money. But you have to work for us for life. And then those children would have no other opportunity but to work for them, and then so you would get generations of family just working for... I think that's how it would happen. Because, I mean, you still have to have the kid. It's not like you're just going to have kids and turn them into slaves. You're going to need, eventually, I would assume, chattel slavery. It can be better than that. Of those. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's attempt to fly this thing. It's going to be much lighter now that I've chopped out that. I think I better even further move those in there. Blocks on top, that's what I really want to do. Not very good at taking care of ourselves or others. Oh, geez, it's still too heavy. What happened? How is it even still too heavy? I took off 6 up thrusters and it's too heavy. Still have all our humanitarian progress. I feel like a lot of stuff is slipping, though. Weird direction. I feel like they would just microtransaction it somehow. Make them have dailies. Like, you can have a baby coupon if you do this daily. You can rent a child coupon for $13.50 a month. So this needs to be adjusted. So what I want to do is I want to... Hour, 1 life, didn't pan out. Did it die? Like nobody could keep it up going? That game had potential in showing off a crazy alternative universe for human evolution. Like nobody plays it still? My guess is that the server eventually died because there was nobody to take care of anybody. He and Smoke were just talking about that game because he was looking back on his stuff. That's not proportional. Let's see. You know what? We're redesigning it. It's all coming off. Seemed like a very simplified game with some depth in it. I'd like to see something grander. Game I left babies to die all the time for the better of the civilization. Oh, I built a stand. It's gonna fall. Realities. People are ditching kids left and right now. You know what? Actually, the coupon idea actually might work if you put a limit on how many coupons a family was allowed to have. only certain situations allowed for that to be passed, like twins. Like if you only have one coupon and you have twins. Get all this off. Oh, I don't think that... well... seeing a light, or is that in the game? I think in this scenario that people are allowed to have kids, right? Not, like, as many as they want, but, like, everybody gets a coupon, or at least are entered in the lottery for the coupon. And then if you didn't use it, you could definitely hand it down instead of... How's a car? The Blair Witch. Who? Who? How you doing, who? Get people without families who die, and maybe that's what you want at first, so there's a reduction away from that absolute maximum population number. Yeah, and mass deaths too, like natural disasters, and because I imagine that this isn't going to be a countrywide thing. I assume that this would be to the point to where it'd be globally, but maybe I'm wrong. Just talking about population control in the most non-monstrous way it's possible, who? So yeah. Because most solutions are pretty monstrous. So we're trying to think if there's a way to do it without having to whack half a country. Thanos, right? The snap. Oh wait, maybe I should be careful with that. Probably spoilerish. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, but I was involved in the Reddit where they used that system to decrease the population of the subreddit, and I was one of the ones that had to be... I guess you would start with a baseline. Everybody gets one untradeable coupon. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. I was one of the ones that had to get kicked out of the subreddit, and you just never go back. You're just gone from that subreddit. You should watch it. If you're thinking about population control, you should watch Avengers Infinity War. They at least explore one idea, which, in my opinion, is problematic in the future, but works for now.